Are you on? Are you there? I can't see you in there. So, yeah, I just loaded the first part of this data onto the laptop. I got a message from Andrew, the guy that sent me this bike. He just completed his first race at Budds Creek Motocross Park in Budds Creek, Maryland. God bless you, Andrew. Welcome to motocross, man. I know it's fun. I hope you're all right. I hope you're not too injured or too sore. And thanks again for helping me with this KX. We at YouTube appreciate it. All right, let's get back to this project, guys. What's next? Yeah, this pivot's already been hammered on. See it, guys? It's already peened over. See those threads? I didn't do that. It came that way. So that axle's already going to have to be put in a lathe and cleaned up and the threads fixed before I can put a new nut on it anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and pound it out. It probably got that way in the first place because it's rusted in there and needs to be pounded out anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, we ran into a snafu getting the engine out. We can't get that swing arm pivot out that goes through the engine and the swing arm. Because right now, where it's been beat on and ground on, it's at an angle and it's not hitting flat. So I'm going to drill a hole right in the center of it, give it a nice solid place to grab onto. So that's got a nice big landing place for this tool to go in. Yeah, there we go. It actually fits down in it now. Let's see if we can hit this harder now without fear of it sliding or jumping. Oh yeah, much better. I can hit it without fear of it bouncing. So I'm going to turn the camera off and dedicate 2 hands to this and focus on it and see if we can get this baby pushed through. I soaked everything in WD. You can see liquid WD down here. I soaked everything all around the joints trying to get liquid into it. But it's just rusted. So here we go, guys. Pray for me. Because unfortunately I've only got one option left to go after that thing, and it ain't pretty. Pulled out one way and won't go back in the other, so I'm guessing there's some bearing work needs to be done in there. We'll see. Hey!
Lay that right there.
Hi. I'm not really talking to myself, I'm talking to a camera. I mean, it's right there. I don't want you to call anybody on me or nothing.
I'm not. I trust you.
What'd you deliver? Motorcycle parts?
I don't know.
See that, guys?
It's sundown part.
There's my motorcycle parts delivery person right there. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, sweetie. Thank you. Have a good one. That's funny. The mail lady walked up and saw me talking to myself. She didn't know you all were here. Woo. Blade. Next step is to just get down in there, in there, in there, and in there with a Sawzall blade. So there's just no choice, guys. There's no option. We're gonna have to cut that swing arm out. I went and got some new metal blades at the local Home Depot, and I'm gonna put some metal blades up there in those cracks, and I'll cut it right there and there, and then I'll come over here and cut it there and there, and I'll probably ruin the collars and scratch the back of the engine up, and you know, it's not gonna be pretty, but I gotta get that swing arm out of there. The engine must come out to continue with this project. So the shaft is not frozen in the engine block, and it's not frozen in the frame. You see the shaft rotating when I do that? Where the shaft is frozen is the bearings inside the swing arm. So this is a common problem for you guys that are going to be refurbing old bikes. And because you're going to run into it if you do enough of these old bikes, I figure I'll go ahead and cover it and show you how to get it done. Alright guys, I'm going to go get my Sawzall out and and we'll get to work on this. It's going to be ugly, but we got to do it. Okay, left side's free. I could cut that third one pretty easy there. There's plenty of space there. And you see how I had plenty of space on the left side to get the left side cut. You see where I got it free. But I don't want to do that easy cut and then the whole thing be jiggling in the frame. I want to get this one done first and use that one last so I have the frame as a guide. So in the interest of getting this one done next, I'm going to have to pry that apart and make some space. Found a way to do this, guys. Watch this. See, I'm just kind of jamming that tool in there, and it just kind of created a little bit of slack. See that slack up in there now? Okay, see that space that I created now? I think I can get that blade in there. Get that blade in right there now. There we go. Here's the other side, guys. Woo! She fought me, but I won. Okay. So that side came out all right. Yeah, it was actually the bearings themselves that are locked up, guys. Look. The bearings themselves are just destroyed with rust. Look at all that brown water coming out. So yeah, there's no repacking these. They're done. Yeah, the tabs on the triple trees look good. They don't look all busted up on the frame tabs. All that stuff's in good shape. The bolts that are there are in good shape. I'm just missing one. Looks like the front end's good. I don't see a lot of problems with rust and all. Let's get those old busted up gators off and see how they look after I get the wheel off. But I believe the front end's going to turn out okay. These little rubber vibration cones that go down the triples, they don't look too bad. Reuse those. They're still pliable. They still work. I took this wheel off as an assembly with the axle still in it. But later on, off camera, I'll get a zip gun and bang this axle apart. And I'll probably, they don't feel bad. They don't feel bad, but the rear ones are shot. I'll probably just put new wheel bearings in, depending on how the cost and where the project's going financially. They're okay. I could ride these safely. But, again, depending on finances, I might just change them. This rotor I'm going to take off and have it bead blasted and paint the whole thing aluminum color. I'll just paint aluminum right on the spray surface, right on the brake surface. It's not a road race bike. I don't care. The dirt and grime and brake pads will eat it up, machine off the paint right where it needs to be sheened off, and then the rest of this will be nice and clean aluminum looking. Yep. I don't know if I'm going to bead blast the wheels and the hubs or not. That's a lot of work. I might just let that slide. We'll see. And now we got to make this Kawasaki run again. Roll. Alright, here we go. Okay, look at these gators, guys. Think I can glue that back together? Little duct tape. Now, okay, jokes aside, these clamps look pretty good. I think these clamps are factory Kawasaki clamps, and these are factory Kawasaki gators. And I'm going to reuse these clamps And instead of buying the aftermarket gators for 20 bucks that don't fit right and you have to cut them and they never stay put and they look stupid, I'm going to spend $60 a piece. I mean, yeah, it's a difference of 20 bucks and 120 bucks. But I'm doing it. I'm going to buy the factory Kawasaki gators that you know, are these but brand new. And they fit and they work. And I'm getting them. We're going to see how that goes. But look at these tubes. I don't see any rust. I don't see any corrosion. I mean, until you get up here. But I don't see any in the swept area. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse these forks. Ugh, they're pretty soft for my body weight. I'll probably put springs in them. The RM, I said I was going to spring the RM and then I didn't because I rode it and it worked. This feels awful soft to me for my body weight. Probably will have to rebuild these forks for performance reasons, but get the bottoms beat blasted, get them looking nice again. But the forks are reusable. I don't see any reason why they're not. So, all right, guys. God bless you. I love you. I'm gonna clean some of this stuff up now. Get ready to go to the powder coater.